Thursday, March 6th, 2025. Good morning, everybody. Back at the dacha. It's been about a week since I've been here, so I've been busy, and now I have a day off today, Thursday, being my day off. I decided to come to the dacha, and what am I going to do today? Well, first things first, I need to light the stove. Second, I need to get my firewood, which is right over there, get it ready for the day. And I need to go into my shed and grab my pieces for my lattices. So I need to assemble the lattices. And I think today's going to be the day that I'm going to be finally finished with assembling all the lattices. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Let's go over here, check it out. Total blue sky. And yeah, check this out. Look at that. Blue sky. Where are the clouds? I don't see any clouds. What's the temperature like? -10. I believe that's what the temperature was when I was driving in. It's a little bit windy. I don't know if you could see on the branches of the trees. They're moving around. They're right here. These bushes. So it is, like they say, it is what it is. It's a little bit windy. I think it's colder than -10. I don't know. We'll have to see. And my snow is melting. That's a little bit left on the veranda that actually came off the top of the roof right there. There's really no point in going up there and shoveling it off. It'll just melt. Anyways, it's getting cold. Let's check the temperature out. Let's actually see if it is -10. Yeah, there it is. -10 below 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, like the Russian saying goes, "Я так и знал." I knew it. It was around -10. All right, let's go inside. Let's fire up that stove and let's start warming up the shop. Okay, I got the fire going. I waited a few minutes for my coals to build up. And now I just put in a few more bigger pieces. And once these develop more coals, I will throw in these guys right over here, and then it'll burn for a longer time. All right, now let's go get a wheelbarrow load of firewood. Okay, I got my wheelbarrow load of firewood. It's not a big load because I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. So if I need more, I could always fill up. Plus, I want to take some from here, start drying this down because I got flowers underneath there. All right, let's go start building those lattices. Okay, I got the long pieces set up on the jig table, and the short pieces, just put them on here like this, and drive 2 nails, hammer them in, and work halfway through, then pick it up, move it over here, and finish off the rest. That's basically the assembly. All right, let's go to work. Okay, half of the lattice is completed. So it was over here, and I moved it over to this side, and now I have this left. So just keep putting my pieces and keep hammering them in. And in about 10-15 minutes, I will have my lattice all assembled. All right, back to work. And just like that, another lattice is assembled. All right, let's take this away to the shed and bring some more pieces so we can assemble another lattice. So here are most of my lattices that I put right here. I have a few more over there in that veranda, but most of them are right here. And I just got a few pieces left right here. And for the short pieces, that's it. So we're in the home stretch now. All right, let's keep working. Okay, this is the last one that I have assembled, and I am done. Now that I've assembled all the lattices, I've actually taken them out of the shed, and I set them up, and I want to show you what it looks like, and I'll tell you how many there are. Let's turn the camera around. Well, starting over here, we have 3. And then over here, there's a few more and a few more. And we got a whole wall going this way. And over here, there they are. And on this side, there they are. So yeah, that's a lot of lattices. Let's take a look at that again. So starting from there, going that way, and along here. Okay, and these little three, they're important. There's three of them. And a wall going down. So how many did I assemble? Well, the plan was to build 20. And I had a contingency that in case some pieces break, I would have some extra pieces available. Well, out of all these, I only had one piece that broke. I'm going to turn the camera on. I'll show you which one it was. Okay, right here. So I was building this lattice, and I was halfway through, and as I was lifting it, it cracked. And I was thinking, well, what am I going to do? Do I have to take everything apart? And I thought, well, I'll just use a short piece, and I just fastened it together, ran a couple nails through it, and you can't even notice it. There it is. That's the only mistake that I made out of all these. So that's pretty good. So how many do I have in total? Well, with the extra ones that I made, so the plan was to have 20 plus an extra few pieces. So I thought, okay, I want to make sure that I have my 20 lattices. As it turned out, 22 lattices. And as for these pieces over here, I still got a whole bunch. Let's go into that shed over there. I'll show you how many I have left over. Here they are. Here's the extra pieces. So there are 15, 30, 45 extra pieces left over. And I don't know, what am I going to do? Well, I do have a few here. These ones, I didn't sand them or anything. I don't know, maybe I can make, at a later date, I can make 3 more lattices, or I don't know, maybe I can build something else out of them. I mean, they're sanded, they're burnt, they're ready to be utilized for I don't know what. But, oh well, I got extra. That's cool. Okay, so there it is. So there were the 45 extra pieces. Oh, and as for the long ones right here, like this, they're burnt. There are actually two extra ones left over. Oh well. Okay, so what do I got to do now? I got to put all this back into the shed, and I am done with them until the weather warms up, and then I am going to stain them. Now, all these are going to go, well, not all, actually 16. So I am going to put against the wall right there. So I'm going to have 8 on the left side of the gate and 8 on the right side of the gate. And then I want to plant some, actually Victoria, my wife, wants to plant some creepy crawler flowers and stuff that will grow up against the lattice. And I'm not going to have to look at that wall. Oh, look at this. My hands are dirty, and of course my face is dirty because I keep putting nails into my mouth. So I hold them and then take them out and start banging away. All right, well, I have to put this away, and I still got a lot of time. I have probably got about an hour and a half. So I'm going to have to, I don't know, think of something to do. I don't want to go home too early. Anyways, let's get this thing done first. All right, back to work. Okay, I found another little project that I could do before the sun goes down. See that shovel right there? See the greenhouse? See the snow? Okay, can you guess? No? Okay, well, I am going to put snow into the greenhouse. Okay, now you might be asking, why would I be throwing snow into the greenhouse? Well, this is something that I learned when I came here to Russia that we never did in Canada. And what people do is in the springtime, you put snow into the greenhouse to put moisture into the ground. So when the greenhouse starts warming up, the snow starts melting and it'll put moisture into the ground so that when the time comes to start planting, you don't need to water it as much because the moisture is already in the ground. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's open up the greenhouse and let's see what's there for us. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here it is. So I gotta move the sacks and the chair, a couple tools. So I'm basically gonna put snow right in here, right in the beds. And I don't know, probably 40, 50 shovels worth. And it's actually pretty warm in here. So yeah, the snow will start melting and it's gonna put moisture into the ground. All right, let's go to work. Yeah, pretty windy too. Okay, it took me about, I don't know, 10 minutes and 50 shovelfuls of snow into the greenhouse. Here, come on, let's go. I'll show you how much I put into the greenhouse. Well, here it is, about 25 per side. And this should start melting pretty quick because even with the door open, it's pretty warm in here. So probably, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe a week or so, who knows, maybe longer. This will melt, and if there's any snow left, I'm gonna be shoveling again and throwing it in. All right, so this one's done. Now I gotta go do that greenhouse. Give it 50 shovelfuls. All right, let's go to work. Okay, here's this greenhouse here. Yeah, it is pretty warm. Pretty warm inside. Okay, so I'm gonna move the stuff out, move it out, and start bringing in the snow. So, no shortage of snow. So, probably be taken out of here and maybe take some out of here. And 50, who knows, maybe a little bit more because these beds are a little bit wider. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll go 60, who knows. Okay, let's go to work. You know that old saying, if you dream, you can move a mountain? Well, not dreaming. I moved. There was like a little mountain of snow. It's all in the greenhouse now. Come on, let's turn the camera around to show you what I'm talking about. All right, here it is. So, actually this one was not 50 shovels worth. It was 55. So I added a little bit more because this is a little bit wider. So I figured, okay, give it a little bit of extra snow. It's not like we have a shortage of it. So there it is. And this mountain, I don't know, there was just like a little pile right here. Almost not that high, like that one right there. But it was much higher. And just one shovel at a time, managed to bring it into the greenhouse. Okay, so that was definitely a cardio workout. I was giving her, I wanted to get it done as fast as I could. I think that took me like less than 10 minutes, literally running, trying to get it done. Then again, why am I in a rush? I don't know. Whatever, it's done. So both greenhouses are done. That's good. And sun is still up. Blue sky, check that out. Not a cloud in sight. No chemtrails. Fresh air. All right, I gotta start cleaning up and I'm gonna get going. I think I'm gonna get a suntan here. The sun is actually really warm, but it's a little bit windy. And when it gets breezy, like right now it's coming up, now my face is cooling off. But when it's not breezy, when it's not blowing wind, I can actually feel the heat from the sun. All right, let's go start cleaning up and go home. Okay, I am all done and ready to go home. The sun is setting. And a quick review, what did I do today? Well, I finished off with the lattices, so all 22 are all completed. Also with the greenhouse, or the two greenhouses, I put the snow in, 50 shovels into one, 55 into the other, and that's done. So what am I gonna do when I come back next time? I don't know. I want to build something. Well, even though I'm always building, but no, I'm thinking of maybe like a shelf or I don't know, birdhouse. I don't know. I'll think of something. Still got a lot of lumber in the new shed that I built. Anyways, I gotta go. Take care, and like I always say, paka paka.